Alright, hey everyone, Hrph here. Welcome to another episode of our Conan Exiles Age of Sorcery Chapter 2 playthrough. We are on the way back from getting our sorcery book, learning sorcery, and I said, you know what, we're coming up the river, we're right next to it, we are already, corrupted, so let's go over here and fight the Undead Dragon. So it occurred to me, I remembered there's a couple of villages here, and there's one of these trader caravans, so I just wanted to stop off. I don't have any skulls to trade in, but there are two guards. We've got the captain, we got the slaver, we got the supply guy, and we have this lady who sells war spear of the Black Circle, and it looks like we are missing the person that might sell, say, a tool or something. I did buy, I should mention this, I did buy, probably seen it in my inventory, but I did buy a black blood sickle at some point when we were, I think it was before I bought the last round of Delincias, but, so what I'm going to do is run over here. I want to attune this obelisk, because we haven't been up here yet. And I'm going to drop down in here. We're going to fight the dragon. If I can do it without getting the attention of these baddies. Okay. We have attuned a said obelisk. Why don't you guys go fight him? You know, I got to check D3 actually before we get in there. I think she's pretty much out of food. Oh, no. Yep, she is. Okay. I had taken her gruel a while ago. So, it's better than nothing, I guess. Just arrange this crap a little bit. We got a staff. Okay. So, I'm going to see if I can climb down in here without freaking dying. I can usually do it, but sometimes I can't. Let's use this one. And there's Mr. Dragon down there. No! Well, you know what? Honestly, I'll take it. I thought I was gonna fall. It's very hairy. It is dangerous to go this way if you're new. I have fallen many times, and that is fatal. And you'll have to go get your stuff from the dragon. If I have obviously, I think I went over it in the beginning, but I turn off drop loot on death, so I keep my loot when I die. So we are going to run down these stairs. I don't know which stairs are the correct ones, but there are some skellies on these stairs. So we'll fight them since we're already corrupted. And by we, I mean not me.
God, take one.
Oh. You shouldn't have shot old Hrph. Pick the fight. D3 killing it. Let's check her stats real quick. So she's about to go to level 8. So she's up 8 points in 7 levels in strength, and she's up 7 and 7 in vitality, which is pretty good. I mean, she's already. No, she's not already. Well, she's pretty good at strength. Doesn't hit as hard as original Delincia, but I think she's going to get there. Holy cow, we are corrupting way more than I thought possible. Maybe because we learned sorcery, we get more corrupted now. I don't know. Don't pick on her. We're just here for the star of the champion. That's all I want. take care of that guy. I'm gonna read the thing. Oh, we've learned a whole bunch of things. Many things. We are wicked smart now. Alright, team. Are you ready for this? I'm gonna cheese him off with an arrow to the butt. And then you guys are gonna go fight him. Let's run at old Hrph. Oh, no. Okay. We should be able to take him pretty easy, even with D3 here. I do not want to get hit by his breath though, so I'm just going to stand back and shoot some arrows. Oh, they killed him. I wasn't even paying attention. I was having a little bow and arrow fight with that skeleton. I'm such a dip. But the Delancey's did fine. Like they barely got hurt. I'm debating whether I should try to climb out of here again, or go out the long way. Because if we go out the long way, then we have to come all the way around. Such a pain in the duff. Read this thing. Alright, I'm going to figure out how to get out of here, and we will see you back at base.
Mortality are played beneath the sun and the moon.
Alright. Jeez. Stam is so brutal with this crazy corruption. Alright, we are back. Our corruption has been cleansed by our lovely entertainers here. And I figured if we're going to be getting super corrupted like this due to sorcery, then we're going to be needing to spend some time here in front of the dancers. So I made this place look a little more homey. I sort of finished off the railings like I kind of wanted to do around the second floor. I also finished the railings around the entire base. So we actually take, here's kind of a cool thing, we actually take damage trying to get in here. At least, yeah, see? Like I take damage trying to climb over, so. If you hit the thing, I don't know, I didn't realize that would happen. I have also crafted us a thaumaturgy table, whatever that is, thaumaturgy? I don't know how you pronounce that, but we crafted one of them, and I placed old Hrph here, who we had in storage for quite some time. We picked her up over there at, I forget the name of that place already, but we picked her up there some time ago. So I placed her. Apparently the level of sorcerer doesn't matter, at least yet, so it doesn't matter that we have a named one, but why not use it, right, since we got her. So I'm trying to figure out how to actually do this, and in my goofing around I put a sorcerer spell page in here that we had picked up. I put 10 failed sorcerer spell pages and did the research thing, which created us a second one. Now we have several more of these, but if my understanding is correct, what we need to do is to upgrade, we have to upgrade this book, and to do that for the first level we need a sorcerer spell page, which we have. I need a stone, which we have. And we need a putrid meat, which of course I've just been throwing on the ground. But I am waiting for this last one to spoil here. So we got a couple of minutes before that happens. So I think that's about it. I did move a few things around. You know, we had some stations over here. So I did expand this side a little bit. And I moved our torturer's table over here, which kind of makes sense, right? With the Wheel of Pain. I moved our dismantling bench over here as well. Also, I should note that we did spend time making some star metal ore bars. So I made about 150. I've used one already to repair. We brought back 300. That's all I could carry. We have more than that, but we brought back 300 star metal ore. I've used it all. We are now pretty much out of brimstone. We never had too much brimstone. But I needed, let's see, to make the star metal bars, you need, you know, 2 times star metal ore, 1 brimstone and 1 black ice. So I have used brimstone and some of our black ice, not too much, 150 we used that. We used 150 brimstone. So I don't know how much star metal ore we're going to actually need, but what I did do is I went and crafted us a star metal pickaxe. I had to learn this in the knowledge tree, so we crafted it, and I have also put an advanced tool kit, advanced tool upgrade, is that what it is? One of these guys. And it did give us more of a yield when grabbing stone to build this area, as well as wood. So I think with the hardened steel pick, I was getting 37. No, I'm sorry, about 32 stone per hit. With the star metal pickaxe, I was hitting stone. I was getting 37, and then after I enhanced it, we're getting about 42. So, yeah, a little bit of an upgrade. Plus, it saves us a few pounds in carry weight. Having, you know, dropping about 4 pounds of the pickaxe itself. So we got the putrid meat. All right. Never thought I'd be like, yeah, putrid meat, but we got some. So let's see. So if I do this and we say craft. Oh. Okay. I've never done this, so I don't know. So we learned a few things. We didn't get corrupted at all. So what does that mean? I don't know how we tell. I don't know if I need to carry the book around. I don't really understand any of this. So we need feral flesh and feathers. I can get these from just murdering things. I have also been murdering these villages back and forth. Just gathering, you know, sorcerer skulls and other things. So, alright, we need some feral flesh. I've got a sorcerer's page. Alright, let's go get some feral flesh, man. Go through here. I don't need to show you guys, like, you know, just... Oh, okay, it looks like that those guys haven't respawned. So I'll go over here and murder these guys. We'll bring it back for the next upgrade. Alright, so we ran through. We killed both of the villages again. We grabbed a couple more skulls. I grabbed some feral flesh. I know I could have just killed the hyena. But we're literally killing 2 birds with 1 stone. So throw the feral flesh in here. Oh, and feathers, crap. I need we get feathers, I think, in here. Yes. Alright. I think it said I needed, what, 5? So I'm just going to transfer over 5 feathers. There we go. And in we go. So we actually killed Gruth over there. I didn't realize it was her. She dropped a Samite satchel, which is different than I've usually see leather or cloth or something. She had 2 pages, and we got a total of 4 failed pages from just those 2 sorcerers that we killed over there. Well, of course, one of them was old Gruth. So, all right, let's do this a second time. Might be cool at night next time. Okay. So, I don't know what I need to learn. I thought this thing would teach us... Maybe, is it in the book? Do I have to take the book? I don't really understand how this works. What I want to do is craft us a... well, maybe we have to... Maybe we have to upgrade further. I'm just going to keep upgrading as far as I can until it requires something. What I know that through this thing we can make other tables, like sacrificial stone, and there's teleporters and such, but I assume we have to progress through some level. So, what is it we need here? We need a sorcerer spell, we need savory flesh, and glowing goop. I don't have 10 glowing goops. I do have savory flesh, though, and that's also easy enough to get. But we have some right here, and I think I'm carrying some. So, okay. I'm gonna go, trying to remember where I can get the glowing goop. I know we can get that in... Don't need to put the spice in here. I'll put that. Oh, put that in there. Okay, I'm gonna unload, and then we're gonna go look for some glowing goop. I'll look up where to find it. I know I can get it at, I think there's some by the Abysmal Remnant. I think, there's probably some close by. So I'll look it up, and I'll bring you back for that. Alright, we are just outside Skulker's End here. I'll show you where we are on the map. It's way down the left edge, the west edge of Noob River. Out in front is one of these. We haven't been here yet in this playthrough, so I thought we had, but apparently we didn't. So this guy sells you the Bracers of the Mad Prophet. This guy is the captain. I don't know if this lady's a guard. Who are you? You're the other trader, okay. So, Frostshot. We've actually picked up Frostshot at least twice from the alligator, legendary alligator chest. So, I'm going to fight my way through this Skulker's End. These are pretty low-level NPCs. Then we go through this opening there. We have to drag and murder somebody on top of the gate to open the passage down into the Dregs. So I'll bring you back for that fun. I will drink your blood. Okay. We learned how to comb our hair. Personal grooming. It's never a bad thing. Alright, looks like we got sorcerer over here. Anything in here? You know the answer is no. Okay, leave that for now. So I haven't really been paying attention, but supposedly in some of these tables, there might be actual sorcerer spells laying around, so I guess I should start to keep an eye out for those. I don't see anything else here. Oh, he's alive. Okay. So, the problem I'm suffering from here is that my ladies are too good. I have tried to knock out several of these guys, and they murder them before I can even get one hit on them. So I had to run way back out here. Hopefully there was hoping there was a lingering archer somewhere, and there was. So beautiful. They killed the brutes so fast, I tried to get up the stairs and knock out one of the archers, and they were up there killing the archers before I could even get a second hit on them. So, I'm just gonna drag this guy. I don't know if that's close enough or not. Get him on the thing. Alright. No, I can't hit him. There we go. Alright, that should do it. I think. I hope. There we go. Alright. Alright, I'll bring you back inside. We're just really in here. We might as well go through and knock off the remnant, but I'm really here for the glowing goop. Okay, we can read this tablet. I don't think we really learn anything. Dredger. Alright, so this is just kind of a big room. There's a few salamanders in here. I'm just going to dive in some of these holes, grab some glowing goop, hopefully, and I'll bring it back for the next phase. Yep, there's some. Excellent. Set the water level here. I don't know where the heck the Delancey's got to. They're stuck in that first room somewhere. So there were 3 or 4 pits in there. We got some glowing goop. Let's see how much we got. Yeah, like 50 from those 3 or 4 pits. I didn't see any in here, so we'll keep looking. This is some, it's just a lake. Okay. Alright, there was quite a bit of glowing goop in this second room. We got another 30 or so swimming around. Let's raise the roof. I still haven't... the Delancey's have not fallen, so... Well, we should be able to take the remnant if we have to by ourselves. Okay. Okay, so there's one switch that gets the back, you know, this first section of water going up and down. There's a second switch that you have to hit 2 switches. There's one on each side here. And that gets this water going up and down. And then... probably not going to make that. Yeah, no, I didn't make it. So I did not see any glowing goop at all in this room, and it's probably because the room starts off kind of dry, so... come on. There we go. Okay, there is a side room here that has a chest. I believe there's no threats in here until we get to the skeletons. You know, there's just trash in these. You come all the way in here just to get trash. It says they're following, but they're lying. Okay, we got a few skellies up here. There we go. I see you to swing by.
God, take you! Take death!
Okay, we got one Delencia. We got two Delencias, it's magic. Okay, this... See any glowing goop here? I don't see any glowing goop here. Oh, no, there's some. So this one takes a minute to spot if you're not really careful paying attention. It's way across the way. There are some chests. I am going to swim over this way first. We'll see if there's any more glowing goop over there. There is, like I said, there's a chest, I think. Alright, clean it up. I don't know if the girls are going to make it. We'll see. Usually a skelly or two in here as well. Shield out.
Gods take you! Die!
Hey, you guys could hit him. Okay, there we go. Just gonna send him in on him. He's terribly weak. As far as I know, the ladies won't die in the goop. Ugh. He's gonna come up, and then he's gonna flop somewhere. Down he goes. Get our little pickaxe. Chop him up. There's a book in here. This is kind of important that you look at. This teaches you the abysmal stuff, or bizzle stuff. And that's it. That's pretty much it. We use this exit here. This brings you up a little bit higher above Skulker's End. And we're going to make our way back back to base with our goop. We ended up with a little over 100. We only needed 10, I think, so we got some extras. Alright, I'm going to pull out a torch and we'll see you guys back at base. I really need to invest in a sandstorm mask. This is crazy. Alright, so we are back back at base here with our glowing goop. I'll give you a quick update on Delencia 3. She is up to strength 28, so that's what, 13 points in 12 levels. And she's up to 41 in vitality. She started with, what, 30? So she's up 11 in 12, which isn't bad considering that it's a 50% chance. I did give her what little grilled steak I had. So we do have more that I can cook up and give her for subsequent levels. And Delencia 2 is maxed out already. So let's do this thing here. I forget what else we needed. I think we needed 10 glowing goop, right? So I'm going to put that over here. Let's take off 102. And we need savory flesh. Oh, that I have. I'll take a piece of that. Oh, I guess I'll take 12 pieces of that. Alright, so this is going to be what? Level 3, I think, right? First level... Oh, did I just eat that? Hrph. Such a noob. First level was the putrid meat, second level was feral flesh, third level is the savory flesh. So let's craft away. See what this one does. Oh, is that my food poisoning? Alrighty. So, I don't know, let me pull out my construction hammer. Let's see. Okay, we have learned a couple of these suckers now. What is this? The Circle of Power? So I don't really know what any of these things do. I know this one, you drain blood. That looks easy enough to craft. 200 bone meal. I definitely don't have that. I got the bricks. We got the steel. But bone meal, I guess we'll have to get a, what do we need for that? A grinder? I can make us up a grinder, get some bone meal going. Well, I think that's going to do it for today, guys. We got a lot accomplished. We got the Star of the Champion from the Undead Dragon. We got Sorcery started. We're up to level 3, so we can craft a couple of more workstations. So I'll do that off camera. We'll have them ready for the next episode, although I may not have the bone meal. But we'll at least have the sacrificial stone. And we can continue to tinker with this stuff. I don't know that I really want a corrupted build. I don't like... I don't know, I'm nervous and weak enough as it is. But we'll see. I know doing some of this stuff like teleporting, I think it's a temporary corruption. So, you know, if we can do the temporary pieces, I may be okay with that. So, but as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you find yourself enjoying what we do, if you're pulling for Hrph, do throw us a like, a comment. Consider subscribing if you haven't. If you got any advice for me, throw it in the comments. As always, I look forward to seeing everybody in the next one.